Hello and welcome to Shannon Gardens. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So in this week's video, I headed over to Atlanta Botanical Garden to take a look at their Orchid Daze exhibition. And this is an exhibition that they have every year and it's just so beautiful. They have so many orchids to see, so many different varieties and way of setting them up. And then paired with that and commingled in are their tropical plants, which are also so lovely to see. So I wanted to share that with you guys in this week's video. Now I did want to mention a couple of things. One is that I did try to include the name of the orchids that I came across in the exhibition if they were tagged and I was able to access that tag and look at it without disturbing the plant. Then I did include those names of the orchids in case you guys would like to learn more about maybe a particular orchid that I'm showing. So I shared that where I could. And also I wanted to mention that there were definitely some tropical plants that I saw on my recent visit to Lowe's when I was looking at their indoor plant collection. And I did a video on that Lowe's visit, and I'll include that at the end of this video and in the description, as well as my video on caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, in case you guys would like to watch those as well. So that'll be at the end of this video and in the description in case you'd like to learn more. All right, you guys, I think that's it. I'm so excited for you guys to see these beautiful plants. So with that, let's get to it. I arrived at Atlanta Botanical Garden, crossed through the Visitor Center, and followed the path toward the Fuqua Conservatory and Orchid Center. Upon entering, I encountered the first installation of the Orchid Daze Beauty and Light exhibition. This year's exhibition focuses on embracing the natural light that enters the center during different parts of the day. In the lobby where I entered, there are vertical curtains of crystals hanging among the beautiful jewel-toned orchids that greet you as you enter. I left the lobby and entered into the Tropical Rotunda while making my way to the Orchid Atrium. The Tropical Rotunda holds many beautiful tropical plants from regions around the world. After leaving the Tropical Rotunda, I passed through the hallway lined with crystals overhead as I made my way to the Orchid Atrium. I absolutely loved how the planters in the atrium incorporated different plants tucked among the various orchids. The neon pothos and African violets really stood out to me and definitely provided inspiration for planting in my own home as well. Upon leaving the orchid atrium, I walked into the calming, beautiful environment of the orchid display house. As I rounded the corner, I encountered the relaxing water feature installed above the reflection pond. The Atlanta Botanical Garden houses the largest collection of species orchids on display in the US, and there are so many in every space you look that you can probably walk through several times and still not see them all. Now, I've added the names of the orchids when I can locate their ID tags and have included those in here as well as we go through the video. After remaining in the orchid house for quite some time, I made my way to the tropical high elevation house where there were additional orchids and gorgeous tropical plants that grow between 4,000 and 10,000 feet above sea level on display. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I had such a great time at Atlanta Botanical Garden, and I hope that you guys enjoyed looking at the different displays and getting some ideas of some different orchids or maybe tropical plants and mixing those together. I just always think it's so great to visit botanical gardens and get different ideas for something that you might be able to incorporate at home as well. So thank you guys so much again. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you can be notified each time I upload a new video. All right, you guys, until next time, happy gardening and goodbye.